Four different players, four different clubs, but only one winner. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football for the annual Fog Awards. Make sure you leave that hashtag Fog Awards. Let's get us trending. Let's get us going to the big time. But who out of these four players are going to the big time? It is the Spfl Player of the Year 2023 award. The nominations were Lauren Shankland, Matt O'Reilly, James Tavernier, and Bojan Miaski, who got zero love in the comments. I think he also got his name spelt wrong, but you know what? We'll gloss over that.
Aye. We'll gloss over it, but let's talk about it. 3%. Not exactly.
Yeah, last place for Bojan. Not good.
It's kind of went off the rails recently. If they won, if he scores like in the cup final, maybe you can.
Maybe he's purposely playing shite so he doesn't get a move in January.
Aye, maybe, but
you know what? Like you said, if he scores the winning goal in that cup final, if buts and maybes, then potentially he could be doing a lot better in this poll. But at the end of the day,
there's a lot of obsessed in these polls for both sides.
Yeah, so the likelihood
every side.
Bojan Miaski would probably need to score 100 goals this year to get anyone near winning this poll. Lauren Shankland gets the bronze medal. He comes home in third place. Goal scoring machine, but it's not enough to get him to win this poll.
What I would say is, I think if you voted for Shankland, you're probably neutral or a Rangers fan thinking Shankland will be a Rangers player soon.
Yeah, maybe some people got confused and thought this poll was who do you want Rangers to sign?
For me, I would give it to Shankland because
I think Matt O'Reilly wasn't that good last year.
Not last year.
Well, at the start of the year.
Half of this year.
Yeah, last season.
Some people seem to get confused
in the first half. Brains. Yeah, so me included. So, I mean, personally, I think that Matt O'Reilly maybe didn't deserve to win this, but
he
whatever.
Did, so fair play, Matt.
Lauren Shankland, 26%. James Tavernier, 28%. Just a wee bit better than Shankland then.
You know what? Tav's had an alright year. He won a trophy. He scored some great goals, but again, he's been let down by the team.
Yeah.
And Beale, specifically.
And then Matt O'Reilly with 43% of the vote. I think if Matt O'Reilly, if he finished last season, the start of this year, the first half of this year, like he did end the second half of the year, then I think you could certainly make a case.
Yeah, it's between O'Reilly and Shankland, and you know what? I'm not going to complain if you went with either one of them. So
I do think Shankland's been a bit more consistent throughout the year, though.
Yep, but O'Reilly's been...
But O'Reilly's got numbers this year.
Yep. They're both carrying their teams in terms of the goals.
He did win a league title last year. He has got Celtic top the league this year, although he also was part of a Celtic team that got pumped majority in Europe and beat by Kilmarnock and beat by Hearts. So there you go. Who knows? Maybe Shankland should have won it. If buts and maybes, Matt O'Reilly came in first place, and I'm sure that'll earn him a 30 million move down south.
Yep, can't wait to get into these comments though. Let's see.
Yeah, let's get into them. Let's go. My Gels 72. How is Voldemort top? Voldemort? Does he mean Shankland?
Yeah, I think Shankland does get referred to as Voldemort.
How's he top? Well, he's not top. He's top of the poll, but he's not winning it. I mean,
maybe 6 hours ago was a different answer. Then those mail and ballots came in.
Yeah, Mark Anderson 461. Fuck Trump. Those ballots are pish. Even as a Rangers fan, can't argue with it being O'Reilly. I really want to the guys being unplayable this year. Deserves it. Yeah, most of the year. I agree with most of the year because I just don't think he was that good at the start of the year, last season, but whatever. Blair Milk has said he has been good, but not better than Shankland or Tav. Okay, he has done more than all the others and one more. Blair Michael says, one what? Out of Europe and didn't win the cup. Couple of points out of Rangers team. There's about 4 good players and no strikers. Chill, bro. Yeah, he also won 2 trophies. Well, you said he won 3 trophies.
He did. The League Cup sure was played in this year, last year.
Well, there you go.
This year, last season.
So he's actually won 3 trophies. He's more goal contributions than any other midfielder in 2023. Has more matches award, man.
See, everyone's forgetting that World Cup took place and it pushed everything later.
Me thinks you don't understand either the question or football or both. I think Matt O'Reilly probably has a fair shout, isn't he? Blair Miko, less goals than a right back. Good job, it's not a goal scoring award then, ain't it? Best player, Tav isn't even in the conversation. Anyone can score pens. What you want is someone who is a full international, wins trophies. Matt O'Reilly has outdone Tav on all fronts and at a higher level. He has a Champions League goal contribution. Tav doesn't. Try harder.
See, right, I agree that O'Reilly's had a better year than Tav, but let's not try and pretend Tav's goals are just pens. I mean, he's banging in free kicks at Parkhead. Oh, but they don't mean anything. Fuck off. I mean, he's still scoring them, isn't he? It's not his fault the team's
It
pish.
would have meant something if he banged 2 in, that's for sure.
Well, you know, I banged 2 goals in at Parkhead last season.
That didn't mean shit at the end either. Oh,
No.
The consolation.
Tav hasn't scored a goal in the Champions League, but you know what? He finished top goal scorer in the Europa League.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. Try harder. Even your fellow Huns agree that Matt O'Reilly's the best player. You just watched him on your own yesterday while injured. Mike says, you're a fucking idiot. What Champions League goal in 2023 did O'Reilly score in?
He meant assist.
Yeah. Matthew Miles, O'Reilly easily, the Hearts player second.
Oh, really?
Hold on
really?
here.
Right.
Is Shanklin not worth a name? Is he not worth a name mention? Or
I don't know. Pacific Shelf. Things just go through their wee skulls a wee bit differently.
Tim Celtic said Kalmark is by far the best player in the league. Matt second. Is he? He didn't get a nomination for me. I think Kalmark's been terrible this season.
No, he has.
He's been fucking
Start of this season.
average.
See a couple of weeks ago when Celtic got beat twice, Ryan 118 and the rest of them were blasting Callum McGregor. See Celtic fan TV, they were blasting him.
But a couple of wins and an Old Firm victory, and he's the best.
I'm not seeing this man of the match performance against Rangers. Fucking Dujon Stillham had him in his pocket.
Timmy 8828 said Tav has been amazing from 12 yards, to be fair. Danny Boy said he gets plenty practice. Oh. Colin Williams
Should have had more practice on Saturday.
he is even better from 25 yards, and Joe Hart knows it. In fairness, I think anyone could beat Joe Hart for 25 fucking yards. Timmy, only when it doesn't matter though. We would never sell a club for £1. Imagine if Far Tab Pen is that a Max Verstappen?
That is horrendous pattern.
Far Tab. I thought it was
No, let's debunk this. See with this only when it doesn't matter. The free kick he scored last season was just before half time and Celtic were 1-0 up. And this season
It gives Rangers a lifeline, so of course it matters.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, right, the goal might not have meant anything in the end, but the goal gave them a chance to get a potential
Someone
point.
banging in a free kick for 30 yards, even if it's a dead rubber game, I mean, they're still fucking scoring a 30-yard free kick.
You know, I could argue if it was 5-0 Celtic and he scores, then, right, so it's over. But at 2-0, the game was still... You know what I mean? The Rangers needed a goal and he gave them one. It's not his fault. The other players couldn't step up and do anything. Pato says practice makes perfect. All right. Moza, full of orange scum on here. That's very nice. Tav the Lav is the worst defender ever at Sevco. Is he really? You 4-leaf fucking clover wanker. I mean, is he really?
Right, fuck, if it's that bad.
No, I know, but come on, to claim it. Well, first of all, he comes out with this orange scum here when it's all nice. No, it's all fun and games here on Fog Fipper. No need for this sectarian piss. You wouldn't see that coming for us. And then he says Tav is the worst defender ever. It's the worst defender ever. I mean, come on. Look how pish Rangers have been over the years. Is Tav really the worst fucking defender ever? I'm not buying it.
He's just raging because Tav's on the list.
What do you want us to do? Not put any Rangers players on the list?
Precisely.
User says Gentwell. Alright. Merjack says, pair of twats, Calmac ran this show. I'm going to assume he's talking about me and you.
Are you Merjack?
Hold on here, Calmac ran the
You
show.
fucking keyboard warrior.
What show? Are we talking about? This isn't a performance based over one game. It's based over the season. Or the year even, sorry. 2023. And for me, Calmac just hasn't done that much.
Yeah, he's fucking pish, Callum McGregor.
I honestly don't see it. See this? I think O'Reilly and Hatate are better players. See if I was the Celtic
He's
manager.
the weak link in the midfield.
See if I was the Celtic manager and you said you had to lose one of them, I'd be like, right, bye Calmac. I'll see you later. No, let's actually think about it, right? Hatate has had speculation about getting moved to the Premier League. O'Reilly is currently being speculated as a big £25 million move to the Premier. And I know he's older now, but when has Calmac ever had not even a bid? When's there been speculation about him moving anywhere?
Never.
And I don't want to hear, loyalty. It's nothing to do with loyalty, right? Because he hasn't refused or rejected any offers. When's a club ever come in looking to... If Calmac was this good, clubs would come in. Because see if you're good at Celtic Rangers, Premier League clubs come in for you. No one's ever come in for Calmac.
He just wishes he was Big John Lundstrom, like, doesn't he, Big Calmac?
I mean, fucking Joe Aribo got a move. I don't see anybody coming in bidding 6.5 million for Calmac.
Calmac wouldn't get into the Rangers B team. Come on. Accept it. Move on.
Daniel D. Yous are never happy moaning women. How the fuck are we moaning with people?
That might
Hold
not
on.
be to us, though, is it?
I'm assuming it's to us.
Fair enough.
Hold on, how are we moaning? We simply put up a fucking poll with 4 options. See if I knew though, I would have just put up 4 Rangers players if I knew it was going to be like this. Give them something to fucking cheer on. But, I mean, Craig's Anne said Shankland has been class, but Matt O'Reilly has probably been the best player in the league. That isn't saying much because the league has been full of shite this season, to be honest. It's based on the year though, mate. It's based since January 1st, 2023, so I get your point. User, is this channel primarily for Rangers? I don't get this. Where's the bias? We've got one Rangers player in there, and I think Tav's performance in goals and goal contributions, it'd be, and he just won the League Cup. I think it'd be hard not to put Tav on this list.
It would be. That's why he's on it.
Like, I just don't get it how including Tav means somehow that this channel is. Kyogo, nice troll. He's been poor since his. Yeah, see if Ange was still there and Kyogo was playing to the level he was last. I think Kyogo would have definitely been on this.
He would have
I've no doubt. About it. He would have been on this. But you think about it, Kyogo this season, despite his goals, like he just hasn't been that good. Hatate's been injured for a bit. There's a lot of Celtic players that just Carter Vickers has been out a lot. There's a lot of Celtic players who just haven't. That maybe if they hadn't been injured or whatever, they would have been on this poll. But the fact is, O'Reilly's the only guy that's kind of stayed fit and played for the majority of the games. So,
but you know, the bias shows you both sides here. I mean, no one can just admit that here. I think you can make a case for Tav being the best, but realistically, it's between O'Reilly and Shankland for me. And people pretending that, you know, Bojan didn't get a mention.
If it was a 2-person list and only 2 people on it were Kyogo and Dessers, who would you have voted for?
Big Surreal-like form, no bad recently.
There you go. Aye, look, Bojan Miovski getting no love, 3%, probably Free Sheep came out and voted for him. It is what it is. Matt O'Reilly wins. I think the order there is probably fair. O'Reilly, Shankland, Tavernier, Miovski. I think it's worked out a bit fair. Well, actually, Tavernier came second.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could make a case for that.
You know what, though? Shankland's won Hearts a lot of points.
He has. Many trophies has he won them, though?
Nada.
He fucking haw. And on that note, guys, we'll catch you in the next one. Big up Matt O'Reilly. He is Fogg's Player of the Year for 2023.